the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hello you guys, welcome to Brandon Campbell 12 YouTube channel for your comic book anime reviews. Here's my review for Batman Hush. So, with this DC animated film, I was really hesitant about going into this one. I heard some reviews, some people did not like this movie, so I was really hesitant going into this. And I was really worried that it wasn't going to live up to my expectations, because a lot of New 52 animation, especially in the beginning, where they're not in the Batman film specifically, are the weakest link in the New 52 animated films. Like, they are probably the worst ones. Again, I had the Superman one, that one was pretty good. The Wonder Woman movie, bad. Really bad, actually, for Bloodlines. That was a mess. The Batman films are the ones that we get the most of, and because of that, we can see like the most bad out of them. At least for the New 52 animated films. The Elseworld stuff is a little bit of a story that can kind of go either way. But for the New 52 films, like, those generally are the weakest. But with this movie, we pretty much get to see the relationship between Catwoman and Batman, and that's probably the best part about the movie is the fact. By the way, I hadn't read the Batman Hush comic. I want to make that clear. I have never read Batman Hush. I don't really know that storyline. So this is a person coming at this from a perspective of a new. I'm a kind of new viewer who doesn't really have that attachment to these characters, who doesn't really have that attachment to this world, as a lot of people do. So I'm kind of coming at this from a freeing perspective because I haven't really read that storyline. So, anyway, this movie deals a lot with Batman and Catwoman's relationship with each other and their like push and pull. And it really does a good job in detailing that out. Really is the crux of this movie, and it really is the best part of the film. Like, it really works. I really enjoyed the Batman-Catwoman relationship in this movie. Like, I thought that was really strong and really fleshed out. Not only was I surprised, I was surprised with how fleshed out they ended up being. Because that's one of my problems with all these movies. They really do feel like they're being rushed. They're just going, let's do it. They don't have as much emotion. They don't have as much heart. But this is a movie definitely tried to have. They tried to inject that heart, tried to inject that emotion. And you definitely can tell they were trying to tell a specific story. The story of Batman and Catwoman in this film. And they did a very good job with that. There were some problems though. The use of Superman in this film was both welcome and I kind of hated it in this movie. We get this scene with Batman and Bruce Wayne meeting Clark Kent, and it's a great scene. We get to see those two finally meeting for the first time, and it was really funny. Batman ended up taking Lois and like having like a little chat with her. It was a really great moment. It was really funny. Next thing immediately after that was Batman going to face off Poison Ivy, and all of a sudden Superman is just under control of Poison Ivy. Like, it was so quick and fast. You're no lead up to this moment. Like, it wasn't foreshadowed in the scene between Clark and Bruce. It was just snap your fingers. Superman is controlled by Poison Ivy, and there was no thought put into that at all, and it was just there. The fight itself was really cool to see, but I thought just the way it was done was like one of those examples of, again, these New 52 movies trying to rush it, and that scene really did feel rushed. Another thing I didn't like about the movie was the reveal of who Hush was. So this movie, it's called Batman Hush, right? Right. So Hush is supposed to be like the crux of this film, and he's getting after all these villains, and we're seeing all these villains coming up, and he's kind of like pulling the strings for all these villains. throughout the movie, and he's not really in the movie all that often. You don't really feel the presence of Hush in this film. And when you finally get to reveal who Hush is, it's kind of stupid. Like, it's really stupid. It is really dumb. So, spoiler alerts for who Hush is. We found that Hush is the Riddler. Also, there was another character in this film that seemed like he was supposed to be playing a bigger part, who was really supposed to be Batman's friend. He seemed like he was supposed to have like a major role in this movie. He ends up dying, but doesn't really mean a lot to us, the reader, or the viewer in this case, because we didn't really grow that much of attachment to his friendship. We understand that Bruce was a friend of his, so when he died, and you understand the impact that he wanted to go after Hush and that revenge, and wanted to go on to stop Hush. But the Riddler reveal didn't really make a lot of sense to me. It really did not, because okay, so we kind of get the idea that Riddler became this super smart person. He's this super intelligent guy now, after being put in the Lazarus pit. Okay, fine. You want to do that? That makes sense. I get it. That can make sense. But the way Hush acted throughout this film, and then the way he acted after his identity was revealed, felt like two totally different characters. Like, they were very different. Like, the Riddler in this movie and Hush in this movie felt like very different characters. They did not have the same personality traits. And it also comes out of nowhere because we didn't really get to see a lot of Riddler in this movie. It didn't really work at all in the film because of that. Like Riddler was not the crux of this film. He wasn't the emotional arc of this movie. Hush wasn't really the emotional arc. Like, we got this whole thing on the movie, like, who is Hush? Who is Hush? Who is Hush? But we'll find, but that reveals that first wasn't matter to us. But it doesn't. It doesn't really add a lot to character. It doesn't really add a lot to story. The movie tries to say that Riddler is like this C-D-list level villain. Like, firstly, no, he's not. Riddler's an A-list villain in Batman's rogues gallery. It doesn't matter that he's kind of a crazy, stupid villain. So is the Penguin. So are a lot of characters in the Batman mythos. Riddler is a really big villain, and to try and say that he's a C or D-lister doesn't really work in this film. And having him be Hush, it just felt stupid. Like, it felt really contrived and dumb, and just did not make any sense for me. But those are the two biggest problems I have with this film. For a film that, in some ways, I kind of enjoyed. I didn't hate this movie at all. Like there's a lot of great moments within this movie that I really thought were great and that I really thought were fun. Like this is not a horrible film, like most of the new 52 animated films are. But it does have some structural problems. It does have some story issues, especially with that Riddler reveal. Like, that was probably the biggest mistake this movie could have made. But that's on Batman Hush, you guys. Look a little bit about Batman Hush. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.